For the first start in.
Nee trouwens.
Nee man.
Man?
Nee.
Guys, set off.
Today something happened to the wheel arch, and as you can see there, it made this bubble. What is up guys, and welcome back to this channel. So in our previous video we worked on the Hakotora, and if you guys remember it, I said that I'll be doing the wiring. So I did most of the wiring. I still have to connect like the wiring for the radio and the gauges in front, and as you can see here, I cut out like a lot of wiring that was not needed. And also like fuel pipes, I replaced all the fuel pipes, and then I redirected some of the breather hoses here and there, so everything's starting to look super neat now. I still have to like 3D print some brackets to hold all the pipes like straight in line so it looks better. But for now, our next goal is to get it started, and to do that we need to connect the terminals, the negative and positive. So and then after that, if you look over here, you'll see I removed the exhaust, and that's because there is like a sharp point, and our client actually has a baby, and we don't want him walking into a sharp point or something like that. So now we have to make it nice and round, and then we can put back the exhaust, put on the terminals, and oh yeah, and put in some gas, and we'll see as we start.
So in the beginning of the build, we moved the battery from the back of the backy to the engine bay. With the custom battery tray already in place, we began the delicate process of rewiring and ensuring a solid ground. And the cables were rerouted to the engine compartment. As we finished the relocation, our focus shifted to the exhaust tip. The client had requested we round off its sharp point, giving the Hakotora a sleeker appearance. With the battery relocated and wiring sorted, we turned our attention to the fuel and water. Time to connect the battery and see if she'll roar back to life.
Basically, the first start is 2 years.
Nick. Doe mij niks.
Boom.
Ik was gisteren geteld. 5 en iets aan 6.
Cool.
Mooi. Nee, toen de loopt en niet stop. Ja, ik heb het ingespaard niet. Ik wil even kijken naar dit. Niet doen. Ja.
Oké. Woehoe! Yeah, boys! Guys, set off.
Hij wil beter als voorheen, hè? Beter om het te ontsturen. Werk hier recht kijken, weet je. Ja, hij doet zo achter. Weet je, dat kan nog een
Okay guys, so the bucky starts and that makes us super excited because that means we are almost done. So basically what we are left to do with is we're going to need to repaint the wheel arches along with the front splitter lip. That's because it had like some holes in like this micro holes everywhere. So I'm just going to use some micro stopper fine, fill up the holes and then we can repaint it, but we are not going to paint it with the grill because our printer broke actually, like the filament just came out the nozzle. So Quadela Metalworks helped us out and they actually lent us their printer. We printed a few things there and also they actually laser cut it like this plate for the exhaust and for the inside the door. So if you want something like that done, I'll leave the number down. You can contact them because they are super helpful and their work is super neat. But anyways guys, let's get back to work and get those things sanded.
With attention to detail, this second paint job, we will aim for perfection. Now that the wheel archers are looking smooth, it's time to give the lip some love.
So it's the next day guys, and yesterday we finished sanding the pieces that we need to paint gloss black. So this morning we actually installed the gear lever, and this is gonna be the first time that we're gonna move the bucky with this gearbox because it's a new gearbox we installed. So and it's also going to be the first time we move the bucky in 2 years. So very excited. So let's see what he does. Okay guys, so we are out of fuel at this moment, looks like. So it's not it started and then died, but anyway, so we are just going to push it back so that we can clear this area for some paint. Yeah. Okay guys, so the paint came off super smooth and way better than the first time we painted them. But anyways, we're going to wait for them to dry, and after that we can start installing. Okay guys, so it's the next day, and while the wheel arches and that stuff is drying in the sun or baking in the sun, we are going to paint these pieces satin black. So we already sanded everything. Now we just need to clean them with some benzene, and then we can get some paint.
Time to get creative. We're going to custom build that grill from scratch and then give it a show-stopping paint job. We rolled up our sleeves, eager to tackle the final piece of the Hakotora's restoration puzzle. With the paintwork complete, it was time to add that extra touch of flair, a one-of-a-kind, custom-built grill that would make this classic ride truly unforgettable.
Okay guys, so it's the next day, and yesterday I designed the pieces to fit the lights, and then after that I can design the piece for the grill. But we already printed the one side, while the other side is busy printing now. We're going to continue on the bakkie, like assemble the stuff that we have painted, like the wheel arches and this vent piece that comes here, and like the wipers, and these things we still need to like tighten down, and there's a lot of small things that we need to put on the bakkie, and we basically painted everything already, so let's get working. Okay guys, so it's actually a few days later, and because it was Christmas and all that, we just took a few days off, and but in that few days something happened to the wheel arch, and as you can see there, it made this bubble. So I'll explain to you in the next video why I did that, but we'll have to cut it and then repair it. Then we'll give it some paint again along with the grill, which we still are printing a few things, but when they are done printed, we'll just paint them together. So we are really close to being done now. Probably like 2 videos left of the bakkie, then it will be done. So but we'll see you guys in the next video. So if you enjoyed this video guys, please give it a like, and if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.